up, everyone? It's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught my eye. And oh my goodness, yes, welcome to the live version of the Daily Nerd for the Friday edition. How y'all doing? How has the weekend started for you, anywhere that you are in the world, morning, afternoon, evening? Who knows at this point? Oh my goodness, I am so glad it's the weekend. I tell you something, tomorrow I'm going to be going to the theatre. It's been a while, but yes, I'm going to the theatre with my friends. We're going to see Wicked. I've not... When was the last time? Last time I went to the theatre was about just over 2 years ago when I went down to London to see my brother and my sister-in-law, and they took me for my birthday to go see The Lion King at the Lyceum Theatre, which was amazing. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Everyone that's watching on the replay, you guys should know the drill by now. Fast forward like 10-15 minutes and I will have started today's main topic, which is yeah, Hazza and Megzi have now officially landed in Nigeria, but have they already lied about the reason for visiting Nigeria in the first place? Coca-Cola will do that for you. Not sponsored, wouldn't say no. Any OGers out there will remember that particular catchphrase, that's for sure. But yeah, they are now officially in Nigeria, but have they already lied about the reason for visiting? Oh, we are going to we're going to dive into all of that. It's as if I have never spoken English at all. It's as if I don't know how to even put words together at this point. Oh my goodness. But guys, stay tuned, because after this stream, please, I will put the link in the chat. We'll be going over to It's Kim because it's her birthday and I'm obviously going to be making an appearance. And for all you leaders out there, the leader only stream will be on Sunday for the one for April that I missed because I was in hospital at the time. So yes, all you leaders, stay tuned. Sunday after the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition, straight after that, there's going to be a leader-only stream. And on leader-only streams, it's the only time you guys actually get to call in. And we get to chat all things Hazza, Megzi, Gruesome Twosome, Royal Family, all that malarkey. It's Kim. I see you in the chat. Hey up, honey. I tried to add you on so I could kind of redirect, like raid you. But YouTube ain't having it so far. Don't know why. I'm going to look into that. But in the meantime, Kim, if you can just share your stream link, and I will too. Oh, hang on. When I can do that. It's Kim stream link. So yeah, straight after, we will be heading on over to Kim's channel, and it's going to go live in about 66 minutes, 8:15 UK time, which is about 3:15 EST. So yay, I am so looking forward to that. In the meantime, let's have a quick gander and just say a quick hi to you all. DA Hayes 10 says, hey up, and I'm like, hey up, how you doing? Mum of Two says, I'm ready. Project Matter Music, head mod, hey up mate, saying here we go. Michelle Bertu, good afternoon from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Oh my goodness, guys, do let me know where you are watching from. Which part of the world do you hail from? I'm always fascinated to see where you guys are watching from. It's pretty cool. Like Love Apples Tarot says, hello from Florida. Hey up. Betty Stilt says, hi from Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Hey. Happy Friday from Boston. Alberta, Canada. Lisa, hey up, Elisa. D'O'Leary says, hey up, Steph, good afternoon. So happy I could make the live. I'm really happy that you could make the live too. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're absolutely awesome. Evelyn Durkee is from Michigan. Nancy DVI says, I can't believe Meg wore backless dress to a school. I know, tell me about it. And stay tuned for Sunday's Daily Nerd Live, because I'm collating everything that's going on with Nigeria with the gruesome twosome. we've already got some words about that dress. And so much more. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for Sunday. We're going in, I'm telling you. Let's see. D. O'Leary says it's 3 hours till 5 o'clock somewhere. Pretty much. Julie Garrett says, Stef, I heard the lead diplomat for UK and Nigeria has made an official statement that they're going in a private capacity, that they do not represent the Crown or the King. Can you confirm? Well, I've heard the rumour, that's for sure. Let's put it that way. It's Kim. Thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and my favourite. Yay! The Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Sean Roach says, hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better now. Thank you very much. It was an attack that happened a couple of weeks ago. Went into hospital. It was the first time, actually, that Mr. Fox experienced that. Me having an attack and having to go into hospital for it. But, you know, he dealt with it like a trooper. So that was pretty cool. Nancy DBI. Oh, my goodness. Nancy DBI coming in and gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Nancy DBI, who's going to respond and officially kick off today's gifting wars, guys. We may soon find out. And Bonsai, thank you so much for the £1.99 sugar bucks, saying, hey, lovely lady, how are you? You had a good week. Yeah, I had a really good week. You may notice with my voice, it's a little bit at the moment. I was up really late last night, working behind the scenes for Andy. I didn't go to bed until past midnight, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit rough today here, so apologies for that, guys. But yeah, apart from that, I'm doing well. Yes, I've had an amazing week. I hope you have too, Bonsai. And again, thank you so much for my present. This glass here, the official coronation glass for King Charles and Queen Camilla, and the cards as well. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. Oh my goodness, and the support keeps coming in. Oh wow, thank you so much, guys. In the meantime, Total 737, hey up, Houston, Texas in the house, hey up. Laurel says hello from Malibu, California. I was there like 6 months ago in Malibu, California. It was so cool. I was on the beach and having a meal with a really good friend, and then we walked along the beach and then back. It was so nice. Malibu, it really was. UK represent, Red Squirrel in the house, hey up. Oh my goodness, hey, Yorkshire in the house, Carol Leeds UK, respect for the Leeds United. Oh yes, I do support Leeds United. Screw everyone that disagrees, I don't care. Leeds till I die, it is as simple as that. Oh my goodness. San Francisco in the house. Yes, I was also in San Francisco about 6-7 months ago. It was pretty cool. And everyone that's just tuned in, I will be starting today's main topic in a moment. As always, I'd just like to say hi to you all first, have a little bit of a quick chat before we start today's main topic. So do stay tuned, guys. Jean Rick is in the house. Thank you so much, Jean Rick, for my favourite, the Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. I love it. Oh my goodness. And thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Thank you so much, guys. Nancy DBI says, I'm retired. I get to drink all day. Lucky you. Lucky you. I'm neither retired nor can I drink. Karen Betvig. Oh my goodness. Karen Betvig coming in and smashing that join button. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, Karen Betvig, and hearts in the chat for our Karen, because they were badass and went that extra mile and absolutely smashed the join button themselves. So thank you so much, Karen, for joining. I hope to see you in the leader only stream this Sunday after the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. You guys get to call in and we get to speak literally pretty much face to face on Zoom about all things Hazza, Megsy, the gruesome twosome. It's all Gucci. Oh, and Jean Rick. Not only did Jean Rick find my favourite Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts Super Chat sticker, but has also gifted one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Jean Rick. And you know what that means, guys. Thanks to Jean Rick, the gifting wars for this stream have begun. So thank you so much to Jean Rick for kicking off today's gifting wars. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to Simon Twigg, who also jumped into today's gifting wars, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy also of Simon Twigg. We are now 8 new leaders for today's stream and just 2 away from double figures and making it to 10 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is either going to jump into today's gifting wars just like Jean Rick or Simon Twigg, or better yet, smash that join button themselves? Guys, we may soon find out. In the meantime, yes, let's kick off with today's main topic. As ever, anyone that sends in the meantime super chat sticker, jumps into today's gifting war or becomes a member themselves, I will get to you as and when I can in today's stream. But here we go. Has Megzy and Hazza already lied about their reason for visiting Nigeria? Let me explain and let's kick into this. So, we're going all the way back a couple of weeks ago to 28th of April when it was announced by the Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, and if I've mispronounced that, I really apologise, from Nigeria, saying, yes, Hazza and Megzy are going to visit Nigeria in May 2024, i.e. this month. They're here in Nigeria right now. Okay. And yeah, I already did a video of the whole Nigeria trolling Hazza and Megzy, calling him the Duke of Duchess, and they did it twice. You cannot make this shiz up. I'm telling you, right, guys? But this is the thing, right? When you look at this press statement, okay, from the Brigadier General from Nigeria, they're turning around and they're saying that they'll be meeting with service members and will be hosted to arrays of cultural activities. That it's all about the Invictus Games, an international multi-sporting event which offers recovery pathway for international wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women. And it also gives soldiers awareness, recognition in society to support their path in rehabilitation. Invictus Games is about 500 participants at the last outing and 21 nations in attendance, including Nigeria, which made a headway with gold and silver at its first outing last year. The visit is to consolidate Nigeria's stronghold at the game and the possibility of hosting the event in later years. Now, let's be very, very clear on this statement, okay? And this is why I'm revisiting this. You guys will have seen this statement time and time again. But I'm going to do a little bit of linguistic analysis on this, all right? Something I like to do from time to time on this channel and show off a little bit of my degree here. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. If anything, 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs, because this is just a link, okay? So I'm not going to count that. Okay, you've got 4 paragraphs, okay? The first paragraph is essentially confirming, yeah, Hazza and Megzy are coming to Nigeria, okay? The remaining 3 paragraphs is all about the Invictus Games. So 75% of this press statement, this press release from Nigeria, is all about the Invictus Games. Hazza and Megzy are coming over for the in relation to the Invictus Games and all this malarkey, right? Even People magazine, okay, that we believe, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, is a mouthpiece for Team Sussex, was also saying at the time on the 28th of April, they're visiting Nigeria for a special reason, highlighting Hazza's Invictus Games during their trip to Nigeria. So they'll meet with service members, take part in a variety of cultural activities, highlight Hazza's Invictus Games. Minister of Defence attended last year's in Germany, expressed willingness to host the game should Nigeria be granted the opportunity. So, let me lay the foundation for you, okay? You've got the Brigadier General from Nigeria. 75% of this press release is all about the Invictus Games. They're coming because of the Invictus Games. They're coming because of the Invictus Games, okay? Even People magazine, the mouthpiece for Team Sussex as far as I'm concerned, is also saying they're visiting for a special reason. It's for the Invictus Games, right, guys? Well, have they already lied? Has Megzy and Hazza already lied about their reason for visiting Nigeria? Because I'm going to show you this now, and you guys can decide. Because I tell you something is dodgy as hell as far as I'm concerned. Now, this is from Sue Smith, and please do subscribe to my good friend Sue Smith on YouTube. Really appreciate your faces. Thank you so much. If you like what's coming out of my gob, you're going to love what comes out of her gob. But apparently, this is the itinerary, okay, for Hazel and Megxie whilst they're in Nigeria right now, okay? So we've got today, Friday the 10th of May, okay? Whilst we're going through this itinerary, please tell me, where is the Invictus in all of this, okay? So we've got arrival in Nigeria, okay? They're here, fine. A quiet reception, okay? Get their feet under the door, get themselves situated. It's been a very, very long flight, blah, 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 okay. A visit to Chief of Defence Staff, okay? Fair enough. They've been invited by the defence, fine, okay. The first day has nothing to do with the Invictus Games whatsoever. Why? Because according to this itinerary, they're then going to visit the Woos Light Academy, an institution supported by the Archewell Foundation. This first day, if this itinerary is correct and precise and real, has nothing to do with the Invictus Games whatsoever. And again, let me remind you, 3/4 of this press release from Nigeria was all about Invictus Games. Even People magazine, the mouthpiece as far as I'm concerned for Team Sussex, said the special reason they're visiting Nigeria is all about Hazard's Invictus Games. Yet you look at the first day that they're arriving, I see nothing about the Invictus Games. I see everything about the Archewell Foundation, though. Interesting, right? Especially when you take into account... Sorry, I got a bit of a itchy nose. Especially when you take into account the notion that when you look at their last charity tax return, that the donations to Archewell Foundation plummeted from like 10, 12 million to like 2 million. Are they going to Nigeria under the guise of the Invictus Games? But really, they're going to Nigeria to try and further their cause for the Archewell Foundation to get more money there. I'm just asking for a friend, guys. I'm just asking for a friend. Before we continue, Pat Cummins, thank you so much for jumping into today's gifting wars and gifting a whopping 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Pat. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much, Pat. In the meantime, let's crack on with this, okay? So, day 2, all right? We have the exhibition of a novelty match, including a sitting volleyball match between the CDS team and the Dukes team, okay? And then a reception for the wounded and injured soldiers and families of fallen soldiers. Okay. So, this, okay, fair enough. You could say it has something to do with the Invictus Games on day 2, but nothing on day 1. On day 1, for someone to turn round and say, from Nigeria, an official, 3/4 of their statement, it's all about the Invictus Games, their visit. People magazine saying, yes, their special reason for the visit is about the Invictus Games. And on day 1, it's nothing like that at all. Firstly, Sean Roach, thank you so much for smashing that join button and becoming a leader. Everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Sean Roach. And Bonsai, thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way, saying £4.99 because there's a troll in the chat. Always have your back. I'm glad you love the glass. Currently living in Kent as husband is in the army. Wow. Well, thank you so much to your husband for his service. Really appreciate that. My goodness. And there's a troll in the chat. Well, that can only mean one thing. Hi, sugars. Hi, morons. The sugar alert is on. So thank you so much, Bonsai, for sounding today's sugar alert. Really appreciate your face. But yeah, let's jump back into this itinerary. So it's not day one that they hit the ground running with the Invictus situation, even though, again, the Nigerian official, 3/4 of the statement was all about them coming because of the Invictus Games, and People magazine saying the special reason they're coming is because of the Invictus Games. No, on day one, it's not about the Invictus Games at all. No, it's on day two. Huh? What? Oh, but it gets better than that. Look at day 3. So their final full day, okay, courtesy visit to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State. Now, again, my goodness, if I've butchered that name, I really do apologise. Pronunciations, not my strongest suit. Really, speaking any kind of English at the moment, it's not my strongest suit, guys. Then a visit a school in Lagos supported by the Archewell Foundation, including a basketball exhibition match. And then reception before heading back to Abuja. Okay. All of this for day 3. Do you see anything remotely about the Invictus Games? No. Again, if this itinerary is to be believed and true, it's about the Archewell Foundation again. Wow. There is nothing on day 3 that I can see from this itinerary, again, if this itinerary is true, where it's actually about the Invictus Games. It's all about the Archewell Foundation instead. What the hell is this? Again, for those tuning in, this is why I'm absolutely shocked at this itinerary if it's true, because 3/4 of this statement from their Nigerian official, it was all about they're coming over because of the Invictus Games and we want to host it. People magazine, the mouthpiece for Team Sussex as far as I'm concerned, saying the special reason they're going to Nigeria is because of the Invictus Games. But you look at this itinerary and it's all about mainly the Archewell Foundation. There's not one thing in this itinerary here where you actually see the words Invictus Games. We can only deduce on day 2 that it's about the Invictus Games, but it doesn't actually say Invictus Games. But on the itinerary, it says twice Archewell Foundation. On day 1, Friday 10th of May, right here. And day 3, right here. So this is my question, okay, to you guys. Because on day 4, they're gone. Hang on a minute, let me just... On day 4, they're gone. That's it. Done. So you look at this, okay, and let's say 3 days, because day 4, they're gone. That doesn't count, okay? 3 full days that they're there, okay? 2 out of the 3 days, let's say 66% of their time there has nothing to do with the Invictus Games whatsoever based on this itinerary. Instead, it's based on the Archewell Foundation. So, when you look at the official, announcement from Nigeria where they're saying, yes, Hazza and Megzi are coming to highlight and further the Invictus Games situation and we hope to host it, where literally 3/4, 75% of their statement is all about the Invictus Games. When you've got People magazine, Team Sussex's mouthpiece, as far as I'm concerned, saying the special reason for their visit to Nigeria is because of the Invictus Games. And then you look at this itinerary, and actually, 66% of their time there ain't about the Invictus Games at all. It's actually about the Archewell Foundation. My question to you guys is this. Did Megzi and Hazza already lie about their reason for visiting Nigeria? Now, for all those out there that's watching, and I can see here that there's nearly 1,600 of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your faces. As always, please use the like button as your voting tool. It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with this statement or not, or this theory or not, which is, has Megzi and Hazza already lied about their reason for visiting Nigeria? Because when it was all announced, it was, oh yes, we're visiting because of the Invictus Games, this, that and the other. But when you look at this itinerary here, 66% of their time there has nothing to do with the Invictus Games at all. It's all about the Archewell Foundation. So do you believe they already lied about the reason for visiting Nigeria? If you think the answer is yes to that opinion, then can you hit that like button right now? Again, it's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with that or not. Before we continue any further, Nancy DVI, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks in my favourite. Yay! The Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Really appreciate your face with that. I can see here, wow. That jumped up significantly. 507. Oh, wow. Jumped up even more now. 584 of you are agreeing with the opinion so far that Megxie and Hazza have already lied about their reason for visiting Nigeria. That it ain't really about the Invictus Games at all, because looking at this itinerary, if it's to be believed, 66% of their time there, it ain't about the Invictus Games, but it's about the Archewell Foundation. Are they trying to grift Nigeria out of money to get more money for their failing charity? And I say failing because at the end of the day, their charity tax returns, the last one that they submitted, speaks for itself. You go from donations of like 10, 12 million to only 2 million a year. To me, that's a big drop and that's a big fail indeed. Were they using the guise of, oh, we're coming over to Nigeria, we're coming over to you guys to, highlight the Invictus Games because we know how much you want to host the Invictus Games? Were they using that as a way in to actually turn the tables and try and promote the Archewell Foundation instead? Again, have Megxie and Hazza already lied about their reason for visiting Nigeria? Now, I'm just asking for a friend. These are just questions. I'm asking for a friend. If you agree with that opinion, then please hit the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with that or not. I can see here 693 of you are currently agreeing with that opinion. And D. O'Leary, oh my goodness, thank you so much for jumping into today's gifting war. Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of D. O'Leary. I really appreciate your face. And to all you leaders, new and current, be aware the next leader-only stream for April that I missed because I was in hospital at the time is going to be on Sunday after the Daily Nerd Sunday live stream. So I hope to see you all there. In the meantime, let's continue with this topic because Lean Meme Machine for the win on this one, guys, because I saw this and I thought, wow, this is funny as hell. So this is the unpublished itinerary, okay? And day one, arrival in Nigeria. Pretending they're royals photo op. Megxie's fashion parade and merching, and best believe the dress that she already chose for today's arrival to Nigeria. Oh my goodness, I have so much to say about that. Tune in to this Sunday, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, because what she's wearing, she's already trying to make out that it's a royal top. Best believe. Ruth Mobley, thank you so much for getting into today's gifting war, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Ruth Mobley, and also Biza Smith. My goodness. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. If not, apologies. Thank you so much for being a badass and smashing that join button and becoming a leader by yourself. Really appreciate your face. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, Biz Ibs Smith. Maybe Bicep Smith will say. If I mispronounce that, apologies. And hearts in the chat for Bicep Smith because, they went the extra mile and smashed that join button themselves. So I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the leader-only stream this Sunday, straight after the Sunday Daily Nerd live stream. Appreciate your face. Thank you so much. Let's go back to the unpublished itinerary, the unofficial one from Lean Meme Machine. So going on to day 2 here. Megxie's fashion parade and merching, yet again. Megxie's claw on Hazza's back. Oh, do you know what? This should be like a bingo card. And every time we see it, we cross it off and whoever gets the bingo first wins a prize or whatever. I don't know. It just seems so funny. Pretend royal walkabouts and photo ops. Day 3, Megxie's wardrobe and jewellery parade, merching. money laundering opportunities, PDA for the cameras, pretending to be 43% Nigerian, and Hazard looking miserable AF. Like, oh my goodness. Guys, this is hilarious. Lean Meme Machine is at it again, has blown it out of the park. Absolutely fantastic. Please follow Lean Meme Machine at Meghan at that Meghan Arsis 1 because oh my goodness, the memes that come out of this Twitter account is absolutely hilarious. So shout out to Lean Meme Machine. Now I'm just going to show you a little bit of their arrival, giving you a little bit of an update on what's been going on today in Nigeria whilst Megxie and Hazza are there. So this is them arriving in Abuja, and you can see here Megxie wearing this dress that is very flesh-coloured indeed. I know, it's a little interesting to say the least. Labujita Jane, thank you so much for the €2.49 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much. And this dress, I have a lot of things to say about it. She's already making a statement trying to make this tour a royal tour by wearing this particular dress. Stay tuned for Sunday because I'm going to explain it all and break it down, including the other adventures of Hazza and Megxie during this weekend's Nigerian trip. So do stay tuned for that. But Hazza has already made his speech. Apparently it's an emotional speech. And he delivered it on the importance of mental health awareness during the first day of their tour in Nigeria. He spoke to the audience about processing grief and stress. Getting advice from Hazza about mental health and processing grief and stress is the last thing anyone needs from him. Let's put it that way. He is not the authority as far as I'm concerned in mental health and processing stress or anything like that. It's absolutely insane. But he said there's no shame to be able to acknowledge that today is a bad day, that you woke up this morning feeling sad, that you left school feeling stressed. I have to admit, I agree with him on that. There is no shame to be able to acknowledge that today is a bad day. Fair play. No shame to acknowledge that you woke up this morning feeling sad or that you left school feeling stressed. There's no shame in that. That you've lost a loved one in your family and you don't know who to turn to or who to speak to. All these things you may have been led to believe are not for conversation. We are here to tell you today that is not the case. Now, the real insane, hypocritical kind of situation about all of this is, and I reported it last year when it was all released in the press, he is like this, what is it now? He has this role in Better Up, right? But let's put it this way. No one knows really what he does. The people that Better Up let go last year even turned around and said, Better Up are paying this dude millions. We have no idea what he does. He does nothing really for the company as far as we're concerned. And Better Up is apparently there to improve workers' mental health in the workplace. If the people that work there are turning around and saying, we don't know really what he's paid for, he really doesn't do much at all, how can Hazza then go to another country and lecture other people on mental health? It makes no damn sense whatsoever, right, guys? It's absolutely insane. But that's the update on what's been going on in Nigeria since Hazza and Megxie arrived. Like I said, Megxie's dress, we are going to dive deep into her choice on Sunday and provide a full analysis of everything that's happened in Nigeria during their visit this weekend on Sunday, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern for the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. Because her wearing this dress, oh my goodness, it is secret signals all day long that you are missing. Her wearing that dress is her turning around and saying, this is a royal tour and I'm going to make it a royal tour. Best believe I'm going to break it down on Sunday. But in the meantime, did Megxie and Hazard already lie about their reason for visiting Nigeria? Well, 821 of you have hit that like button so far to agree with that opinion. But just to kind of lay it out for you, here is the announcement from Nigeria. And you can see here that 75% of this press statement is Megxie and Hazard are coming to Nigeria, and it's all about the Invictus Games. Even People magazine, the mouthpiece as far as we're concerned for Team Sussex, is saying the special reason they're visiting Nigeria is because of the Invictus Games. But when you look at this itinerary, if it's to be believed, 66% of their time there has nothing to do with the Invictus Games whatsoever, but it has everything to do with the Archewell Foundation. So did they go into Nigeria under the guise of, oh, we're here for the Invictus Games because we know how much you want to host the Invictus Games in Nigeria, but really con Nigeria and actually make the majority of the trip all about the Archewell Foundation instead? If you agree with that opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, then again, please use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with that or not. And I can see that 848 of you at the moment are agreeing with it. I'll check back in a little while and see if there's anyone else that agrees with that opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But Groovy Canadian Chick, thank you so much for the $2.79 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face. Saying ironic, PH got markled by his own dad. Karma. Yeah, I know. King Charles was like, yeah, no, I don't have the time of day for you at all. Goodbye. I don't know you anymore. Bye, Felicia. Shut the front door on your way out. It's absolutely insane, guys. And for everyone turning around and saying, up to this point, that King Charles doesn't have a backbone, this, that, and the other. This proves, oh, no. He does have a backbone, but King Charles has been playing 3D chess all along. There you go, guys. There you go. So, with that being said, everyone watching on the live stream, stay exactly where you are because we'll be carrying on for another 15 minutes. But for everyone that's watching on the replay and on the live stream, to be fair, on your way out, please do make sure you subscribe to join our Vault Nerd Tribe because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, for those on the replay, if you've got some very strong opinions about Hazard and Megxie's visit to Nigeria, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And hey up chat, how you all doing? Same rules apply. Anyone that sends a super chat sticker, member only chat, your chats are guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'll just pick and choose what jumps out to me, but your chats are not guaranteed to be read, so please do bear that in mind. And my goodness, looking at today's gifting wars, we are on a whopping 18 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 2 more away from a whopping 20 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to jump into today's gifting wars or smash the join button themselves, guys? We may soon find out. In the meantime, let's see what you guys are all saying. And whilst I'm doing that, you may have noticed an addition to the background. So, not only do I have the King's strawberry jam that has been sold out for a little while, but now, oh yeah, ba-bam. Yes, the jam wars are alive. The jam wars will be settled on this channel. I promise you that. The small batch jam company, I was able to order this and get this shipped and delivered all the way from California to Yorkshire, UK. It happened. I paid a small fortune. I don't care because once Megxie's is released, I am getting that. I will get it so you guys don't have to. And we will do a jam war on this channel against Megxie's jam, the small batch jam company jam, and the King's jam. Yes. And for those that don't know, there was a big massive rumour a couple of weeks ago that I did debunk and I did do a video on it where people were like, oh, Megxie actually got her jam from the small batch jam company and just repackaged it as her own. Not the case. But because that rumour came about, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to get some of this strawberry jam as well from the small batch jam company. And once Megxie's gets hers released to the general public, I'm going to get me some. And we're going to do a right good old taster session and a jam war to see who ultimately wins. Is it going to be Megxie? Is it going to be the small batch jam company? Or is it going to be the king? Stay tuned and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one. And I'm going to be doing it live as well, a live stream. So it'll all be live and so it'll all be real, uncut, uncensored. You should know the drill by now. Let's see. Issa Men says, I'm surprised she didn't trip over that peach dress. I mean, that dress looked like it was nude coloured to me. Do you know what I mean? It was very, very close to her own skin colour. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Darla Henry says, Netflix royals always dress horrid. Well, let's put it this way. I'm not a fan of Megxie's style. Why? Because I don't think she knows the existence for Taylor. In other words, I don't think she knows Taylors exist. Like, come on, lass. Come on. You know, you buy really nice clothes, and if it don't fit you right, you go to a tailor and, they'll cinch it in and make it, fit more to your body. I don't think she knows. Raven Creek Charm says, King Charles and Parliament need to clean house and retire their titles. Yes, I've been keeping a close eye on that. I've been reporting on this now for, I'd say, well over a year and a half. There was movement for Parliament to actually pass a law that would enable them to take away Hazza and Megxie's titles. If there's any further movement on that, I will let you know. But yes, I have been keeping you guys up to date with that. Let's see. What else you guys are saying? Oh, Lizzie B, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying, Steph, I just sent you an email with a bingo card from the trip. Another content creator did it. Oh, I've got to see this. Dude, I've got to see this. Lizzie B, for the win. Thank you so much. You see, I knew someone will have done a bingo card for this. That's why I said it in the first place. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let me just double check. Yeah. Wow. Teeth, security issue, appropriating culture, microphone grab, wrinkled, mask slip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a funny one. Thank you so much, Lizzie B, for that. Labrahita Jane, thank you so much for the €5.99 sugar bucks, saying meeting Nigerian lady who is head of WTO and getting investments set ahead of signing WHO pandemic treaty equals dollars. This is a WEF globalist takeover. Okay, so let's be very real on this, okay? Megxie and Hazza did not have that much power, okay? Why? Because public don't like them. Don't like them. So I don't think they have that much power, in all honesty. Wendy Marino, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks and my favourite. Yay! The Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Marianne says, we all know by now it's another grift by these two users. Sad. Yeah, very, very sad indeed. Wayward Sisters, thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying you need to invite Megxie when you get to 1 million, Steph. Hey, I'll send her a DM on Instagram. Hey up, Megxie, you want to come onto my channel? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Do you think she'd accept? I hardly think so, do you? Project Mal Music says the Who's are alive with the Jam Wars. Yes, they are. They definitely are. Janet Black says, heard Archewell filled like 10 backpacks for another charity's project, bragging about participation. Well, this is the thing, right? When you look at this itinerary, again, if it's to be believed, the Woos Light Academy, I tried to do some background research in all of this, and I couldn't find specifically how Archewell Foundation have helped the Woos Light Academy. Furthermore, I couldn't find specifically how the Archewell Foundation has helped a school in Lagos. Like, it's very nebulous. Let's put it that way, right, guys? But there we go. Joel Newman says Megsy wouldn't win a jam war with Haldy. Hey, Aldi's actually pretty decent these days, to be fair, in all honesty. So there is that. Marianne says, strawberry jam. I'm on the wait list in the UK. Jealous. Of course you're jealous. Guys, if you just give me one moment, I really, really need to go to the toilet, guys. Yep, I need to make a pee break situation. So have fun with this just for 2 minutes. 1 moment. Thank you. Oh, there we did. There we go. I did a little bit of an Elaine there. Hey up, guys. Thank you so much. I was keeping it in for quite a while, but I was like, no, I really need to go for a pee break now. So there we go. Okay, guys. So let's see what else you guys have been saying. I'll be finished in about 5 minutes. So if anyone has any last minute super chat stickers, member only chats, or wants to join or jump into today's gifting wars, now is your chance before today's live stream ends. So yeah, let's see what else you guys are saying. General Scott, hey up, General, how's it going, mate? Saying, so where is everyone watching from? Yes, where is everyone watching from? I asked earlier on, and you guys gave me so many good answers. I want to see where else you guys are from. Let's have a gander. Let's see. Billy Cat, yay, doggy with the loo roll. I know, right? My animator is absolutely amazing. His name is Branstar. He's on Fiverr. I definitely recommend him. I definitely really, really do. Project Metal Music, me head mod, loving the P-break animation. Me too. That's why I use it. What else you guys are saying? It's Kim says, this is the first time I've seen this animation. Well, I needed to do something really, because there was a point where I was having to have many, many pee breaks at one point, and all you were seeing was this background, and it's a little bit boring without me, right? So I was like, Branstar, hook me up, and he did. So there we go. I'm glad you approved, Kim. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Gunner Girl says this is so cute. Yeah. DA Hayes 10 says the dog needs to lift his leg on Meg's. Do you know what? I don't even think it's the dog thinks Meg's worth it. Oh, Kim says this is such a vibe iconic. Why, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Diane Morehouse. My daughter is coming to London for her first international trip. Anything outside of the usual touristy stuff that she should see? Oh, yeah, I like all the touristy stuff, in all honesty. If you don't want the touristy stuff, my advice is get out of London. Get out of London. And dare I say, because, I'm biased, get your backside up to Yorkshire. York is wonderful, wonderful to visit. I highly, highly recommend. If you're going to go to Yorkshire, York is a wonderful place to go. Where else? Sheffield is really nice to go. Skipton, just before you get to the Dales and the Lake District, that's really, really nice to go. Filey, Scarborough, the North Yorkshire coastline is really, really nice up there. Whitby, especially with the Goth Festival, really, really cool there. So yeah, there's some ideas, but they're outside of London, so get her on a train. She'll get up here. Poppycat says Steph is putting a bronzer on. Joanne says, dang, subscriber, but never get a shout out. Well, you have now. Hello, hey up. It's impossible for me to go through all your live chats, but I'm one of the rare YouTubers that does this. Most YouTubers, they'll just, read out the super chat stickers and whatnot, and that's it. I'm one of the rare YouTubers whereby I regularly read out just the normal live chats as well, because I also recognize, what you guys are doing to help this community grow and be better on YouTube. So there you go. There you go. Let's see. Her 9 Acre Baker says, hi, Steph. Wicked is awesome. I've seen it twice. Well, it'll be my first time seeing it tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to it. I don't go to the theatre every day. The last time I went was like 2.5 years ago when I was in London for my birthday. My brother and sister-in-law took me to go see The Lion King at the Lyceum Theatre. So, yeah, it was so cool and so freaking magical. It was unreal. Oh my goodness, let's see where you all are. South Africa, Durham. Hey, Knaresborough, North Yorkshire. Yorkshire represent. I've been to Knaresborough. Beautiful, beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. Cindy Later, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, thanks for all my gifted memberships. Well, there you go. This is what happens on a live stream here on Steph the Alter Nerd. You come in a normal Alter Nerd and you can come out a leader like that without having to do it, guys. That's absolutely insane. Sean Roach says, you are the funniest commentator on Haz and Meg's shenanigans. Well, thank you so much for your really lovely, lovely words and your compliment. I appreciate that. And Pat Cummins, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks, saying, we love you, Steph. Take good care of yourself. Have a coffee on me. Well, thank you so much for that. And we'll be finishing in a moment, but General Scott, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks, saying, Queen Steph, Bizib Smith is Biz E.B. Smith. Oh, okay. Biz E.B. Smith. Interesting. I will try and remember that pronunciation, but the likelihood is I'm going to forget. So there we go. And Jim Baker, oh my goodness, hearts in the chat for Jim Baker right now, because this is absolutely generous of him. Thank you so much for the $49.99 sugar bucks, saying, this is why my wife and I love you, dear. Aw, you saw yourself. No worries. I had the same issue while giving lecture at the university once. What can you say? Saying, hey up from Birmingham, Alabama. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jim, well, thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you and your wife to say. Thank you so much. Wow. Hearts in the chat for Jim right now, because that's extremely generous of him to send that wonderful super chat. Jim, you have definitely ruined a sugar's day by sending a lot of sugar bucks my way. My goodness, thank you so much. With that being said, guys, that is it for today's Daily Nerd Live Friday edition. I want to thank everyone that tuned in. Thank you so much to everyone that stayed until the end. I can see here 1,100 of you. Thank you so much. On your way out, please do make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, guys, thank you so much to everyone that jumped into today's gifting wars or smashed that join button themselves. We've got a whopping 24 new leaders for today's stream, so I hope to see you all and our current leaders in the leader-only stream on Sunday after the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. Thank you, everyone who hit the like button as their vote as to whether you believe the opinion that Meghan has already lied about their reason for visiting Nigeria. 1,113 of you have agreed with that opinion, so thank you so much for that. Thank you so much to everyone that just tuned in overall. Looking at the last count here, 11,173 of you tuned into today's stream so far, so thank you so much for that. And finally, my goodness, we started off today's stream at 107,049. How many Alter Nerds are in the community now? Let's have a look. Wow. 107,086 of you. We have increased in size. So thank you so much to everyone that hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate your faces. With that being said, tomorrow is going to be, of course, the usual day off, but I will see you bright and sunny Sunday, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, for the Daily Nerd Alive Sunday edition. We are going to analyse Meg's dress from today, because she was making a very bad statement against the royals. So we're going to get into all of that. Also, as well, all the misadventures of Hazza and Megxi over the weekend in Nigeria. We're going to get into all of that as well. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks for all your support. I really appreciate your faces. Please make sure you head on over next to my friend, my sister, it's Kim. I'm going to put in the stream link right now. I will see you all over there. And until the next time, you guys, technically Sunday, laters.